Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, or I guess this is me. Welcome to my first YouTube video of 2026, but actually just my first YouTube video in general. For those who don't know me, my name is Eric. I go by Flippin' Eric, KSW, or what you know me before and will be Bosh McGee. So from those, this would be a Balisong video. Uh, Actually, this will be my first collection video of 2025. The battle songs I have now. So I asked if you want to talk about it, and it's 2026. Let's go ahead and just showcase what I got. See if you guys like it. Leave comments if you like it, or leave it below. Let me know what you think. If I should make more of these videos. Haven't decided. This is my last video. Definitely my first, but I don't know if I want to keep doing this. We'll see. This might be my last video. You never know. I mean, life's unpredictable. So with that being said, welcome to my video of my Balisong collection for 2025. So let's get this party started. We'll start things off with the first Balisong that I considered was, oh, this is what a great Balisong should feel like. The Squid Trainer, 2.5. This is my first good Balisong or great Balisong I ever got. So I'm like, oh, this is what a good Balisong feels like. There's a disclaimer. I am sorry if my flipping is really bad. Flipping behind the camera is a totally different ball game. It's harder than it looks. So if you don't like seeing bad flipping, sorry, and you don't have to watch the video. You can go to a different one, and it's fine. But also, you're going to see I have 34 Balisongs. Here's number 1. So if you want to sit through me gamble about 34 Balisongs, cool. If not, then, you have to stay. I'm not forcing you. But let me know what you think in the comments or something. But this was the first Balisong I ever received. Good one. 2018. This thing is taking the absolute beating. Of course, being my first Balisong, you'll see right here, like scuffs everywhere. Bottom handles, completely like, oh, shnikes. But what I like about this and squid, like, just squid in general, hear that? Yeah, I barely hear either. This is unwashable, by the way. Like, I can still get this to like a no tap tune, this beating everything, and it still flips great. Like, this is like this is the one that made me fall in love with this hobby. So if it weren't for the Squid Trainer getting it, then there's no way. And mind you, like back in the day, like getting those was like trying to get a ticket to Comic-Con. You had to get like on that website. If you were 10 seconds late, those were gone. And that was for first production, which I'm very thankful and lucky to even get it. I'm like, oh my God, I was so lucky and so happy. So the next one on my list will be technically the second Balisong I got like in my collection. Not this one specifically. That one's already, I lost it. Had crazy handle slap and like it was gone, but I didn't care. I loved it. But I saw it on the page again on the Instagram of Balisong Market. I had to snag it. The BB Barfly Pro. Not just anyone. This is the V1. The V1 Pro, like just exactly the one I had. But you might have seen this one on Instagram before. This one was K-Sauce or Kareem's. He was selling it, and what made it unique was he heat treated it, which was cool. He also added a bite handle indicator on here, which was like, oh my God, that makes it extra special. I met him in Blade Show in June, and he's such one of the coolest guys to ever meet. Like, oh my God, he's so nice. Like, he gave me extra stuff, which I'm going to show you right now too. But the BB Barfly Pro for me was one of those Balisongs that I learned besides the Squid Trainer, because it's a little lighter and more unique. I just flipped it more. But I learned a lot of my tricks on this one. Like, I honestly, like my first ladder on that, just one like that. I started getting into aerials here. Not that one. Told you I'm a bad flipper. Into that. I actually got a parabolic for the first time on this thing. Like that. This is one of those. It's just in the history books, like affordable, like Balisongs back then. Still, even if they had crazy taper, it's just so fun to flip and so unique. Like, it's part of Balisong history. That's why I keep it there too. I had to get it. But speaking of K-Sauce and Kareem and like other stuff, like because we've been kind of tight and cool, he gave me this too. This is his production. I'm not sure what it is, but he 3D printed this. He signed it for me in Blade Show. And this thing's like, it's so wacky but fun and unique. This just shows like the ingenuity of like what the community or people can make with 3D printers and how good they can still flip, even though it's just so fun and wacky. But I love it. Like I don't flip it as much just because I don't want to like break it. So if I do flip it over like something, I put like a blanket here. That's fine. But I thank Kareem for this because this is shows like the community is so cool. Like that's why I love it, and it's one of the communities I stick with. I play video games, other communities and stuff too. I did tennis, like other archery stuff, but the Balisong community is like the one where I made connections with people. Like, and this is proof too. When I went to Blade Show in June last year, he gave me this too, just for the heck of it. He saw me, hey, he's looking for me. He gave it to me. I couldn't accept it. He just said, just take it, dude, because he knows like I'll take good care of it. Is another model he made 3D printer. It flips better than that one, but I mean, again, like this, they're both really fun, like unique flips. I don't know what they're called, so if anyone can in the comments tell me like which ones these are, Kareem, if you see these, like tell me exactly which these are, because I cherish these things. Because when people give me stuff and like they put their heart and soul into it, I'll definitely keep it and like take care of it because this is such a cool thing. Like his logo's right there. That is so cool. Like I'm very, very lucky and fortunate to have that in my collection. And speaking of friends, the next thing I'm gonna grab was this. The NRB Nemesis V2. I want to get one of these because of Ethan from Blade Bias. He's raved about so much, like a high-end titanium trainer. It still flips great. What makes this unique and everything, I think this is prototype number 6 of 30. So there's only 30 of these that exist. So I'm like, to own one of these, like I'm like, yep, it still says it right there, proto. It's so cool. But why I'm keeping this specifically is because I actually bought this off a guy in Instagram. You might know him. He's known as Adam Flips Like Shit. First of all, no, you, Adam, if you're watching this, no, you don't flip like shit. You're a good flipper. Second of all, he also goes by Adam as Lost, which I prefer. He was the first friend I made in this community. Like, he's the first one, like, I got to chill, like, talk about Balisong, talk about anything besides the NRB. He was cool with me, like, hey, I have a delay in payment. Can I pay you, like, literally, like, next week or so? Like, and he was really work with me. I talked to him. He, like, honestly, it's one of those things that also proved, like with K-Sauce, with Adam, like, if you're cool with the community, like, just be a good person, be humble, like, just talk, and, like, and, then no drama free. Like, it's great. That's why I hold this near and dear to my heart. Like, I'm never getting rid of this because it just symbolizes the friendship and bond I have with these people. That's why I keep these Balisongs. All right. Oh, the next thing I grab, this one, the Flame from Artsy Flips in the collaboration with the Ballies. What's unique about this one? I didn't pay for this, or did I trade for it? I'm shocked. I actually won this. Archie did a giveaway in one of her Instagrams a while ago. It was back in 2024 of April, I believe. And I was like, you know what the heck? Let's just see. You never know. Like, I'm just entered the contest anyway. Why not? I mean, I'm just my regular dude, whatever. And then lo and behold, she was giving away 2 of them. One was a 1-of-1 gold flame, and this one. And when she announced my name, or back in the day, in Instagram was Bosch McGee. When she announced that for second place winner for this, my jaw was like, I was literally, no kidding, I was at work. I was tagged in a post. I saw it, and I'm like, what huh? I, like, literally, my jaw dropped to the floor. I can't believe I won this. Like, I was so honored and, like, so happy. I asked her, hey, can you sign the bottom for me? And she did. So I'm really stoked about this. Like, the balance itself is really, really nice. I agree with, like, Will, they said. Like, this Chaplin's like a beast. This is great. And the balance is actually really nice. The only thing I'd say, like, it's just a little slippery a little bit. It can be misleading. But once you flip it for, like, just give it a few minutes, if you're used to flipping, it's not that bad. Like, I could see why she flips all the time. Like, I also love the jimping. Like, this one is a really good jimping. Like, I could pull, like... Yeah, well, that's bloopers, but, anyways. I could do basically multiple ladders on this thing, no problem. Yeah, that's just, I told you I'm not a good flipper. You've been warned. But other than that, love it. I mean, go check out her stuff, guys. If you want to go to her website, her stuff's really good for what you pay. And also, it looks really pretty. Like, even I love the blade. Just side note, this blade reminds me of something like, I don't know if anyone watches One Piece, but in the early seasons, you have, like, the black as the blunt side, and then you have the sharp side in the end. That's what it reminds me of. That's why I keep it too. Like, it's just so cool design-wise. I love it. All right, let's just stick to the theme of winning things, because, again, me winning on second Balisong is completely like I say luck. I'm like I'm still baffled. I won this too. The Mako V4. For those of you, I'm not sure if you remember, but back in when was this? Back in 2023, Squid released the Aquatic Squid Challenge on Instagram. So I said, you know what? I have an idea to submit. Let us try it. So back then, I had Squid EU. I put it out to in my old. You probably see it in my old profile on Bosch McGee if you follow it. I had Squid EU basically right here on the pool side, the bottom of the pool, and I had like Lego pieces like at the tip of that handle in the end right here, pulling people in trying to save them. And I don't know. I guess they loved it so much that they said that yeah, you won the Mako. They texted me personally. They thought it was funny. I'm like, that's so awesome, and I'm really happy to win this from them. And then what makes this extra special? I don't flip this as much. Oh, you already saw it. I don't flip this as much because now I had it signed by Lucas. So I went to a convention called Anime Impulse. Back in when did I go to Anime Impulse? In 2024, January. So basically 2 years exactly. I met Lucas and the crew for the first time. They were so cool. I asked them, hey, can you sign this? So Lucas signed it for me. So mine the drops already, but I didn't realize I was going to have him sign it. That's why I was going to have this as my cool fun beater. Then I had him sign it. Then I don't flip this at all anymore. I do if I do it's over like stuff like this or my bed. Then yeah, just to preserve it. But I did get another Mako just to because I liked it so much. So we'll get to it when we get to it. But since we're on the topic of Anime Impulse and of that year when I first met them, I also got this. The Squiddy Owl Demon Slayer Tanjiro Edition. So if you don't know, Squid, every time they go to Anime Impulse, it's an anime convention. They have Balisong themed like anime themes, like for some of their products, like the Squiddy Owl, the Mako. I think the Squid Trainer had one, like Naruto theme, but they change every now and then. But I got the Demon Slayer one. So don't hate me for this, but before that, I had no idea what I haven't seen it. I knew what Demon Slayer was. I never knew what the hype was until my brother told me, hey, since we're gonna go to the Anime Impulse like next week, watch Demon Slayer. He said it's really good. I saw it. I binged the whole thing, whatever was available. I think it was still the Village arc. I binged that whole thing in less than a week with my busy schedule. I didn't care. It is officially my favorite anime right now. Like no hands bar, like absolutely. The characters, like even the MC, like Tanjiro, which is this is themed off of, his like unbreakable willpower is so inspiring and so cool. I have never seen like an anime very well. It's been a while since I've seen that. Like this guy can he is like the soul of an angel, but oh my god, his will to never give up is astounding. That's why I want to keep it. And what topped this off, my brother got to me as a gift. Like he said, hey, thanks for everything. He just bought it for me. So this is a gift from my brother. So I'm never getting rid of this. Like this just means so much to me. That's like never going away. I love Owl, but I also love that as well too. Okay, so on the top of like other things, I also got other two, something a little more unique. The Squiddy WH. So what makes this one is the fact that this one I was very lucky to get production number 70 out of 100. So it still doesn't have the jimping or the misjimping that I think the buff is suggested. And spoiler, you saw it. What makes this cool, Will signed this for me also in the Blade show of last year, 2025, which I thought was like, oh my god, thank you for signing. I feel so honored. But this side is blank, so I do apologize. Brandon, if you're watching this, I did also want to have you sign it, but I was having so much fun. And I just only saw you a couple times, but it slipped my mind. If I see you this year, Blade Show 2026 Atlanta, can I have you sign this side, please? Because I want to make this like a little complete. But the Balisong itself, this is definitely the best of the Squiddies. Hands down, no bar none. Definitely the best of the Squiddies. It's got the best balance, best uniqueness. Like it's still really like if it's a little more expensive, but with the extra stuff here, just saying also Will and Brand, they did a collab. I mean, that's just cool. That's another dream come true, I think, besides having the Volp and everything. So they're going places. So that's why I want to support them. Like this for sure is staying. Like it's just more of like another collector's piece, which I like. But staying on the plastic Balisong trend, I also got this, the Frank P. This one is the artsy collab too. So she has her flame design on the handles. After flipping the Frank P, I totally get why. I think I gotta double check. I think on why this was like Balisong of the year in terms of like, favorite plastic Balisong. Absolutely, I agree with it. Like this is the one I would literally carry with me. Like if I were to carry a plastic Balisong, like just in a public flipper, it's this one, hands down, no questions asked. Like absolutely, especially with the smiley face. Like if I flip in public, again, people don't like street flip in public. I basically also, hey, if I have people surrounding me, hey, I have a toy Balisong. Like, hey, I show this to them. Can I flip it? Is that okay with you? And not like be alarmed. And they say yes. Cool. Then I get a few flips in. So do that. That's what I do. But honestly, gotcha. This is like, I love the Frank P. It's so good. I can see why so many people love it. It's an easy recommendation. So down to the next thing too. Like this one's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of a sad thing, like kind of an end of an era kind of thing, if you want to call it that. I know it's a swordfish, but this is one of the last production ones. I was very lucky to get number 16, last one. I'm not sure if this is the one that they showed on their website, but the swordfish I know had some like mixed opinions. Like either you love it or you hate it. Like I know for a fact that Ty from Blade Bias loved it. I know Buffness likes this thing so much, but I had to get the last one too because I had a swordfish before, but I traded it. But when I heard they're doing last production, like I had to get the last one just for history's sake because I thought this was generally a really good flipper. Which I think, like in that opinion, like I don't think there's really, if you have a reliable company that releases something, I don't think there's really any bad flippers anymore. Like not, no, really think about it because I came from an era where I had these to work with and Amazon a lot. Like there's barely anything. Like on a lot of the Amazon ones, if you spend less than like $20, like for the most part, they are technically bad flippers. Like watch Will and Brandon's like Amazon unboxings. The majority of the times they're really, really bad. But if you have something comparable, like from a reliable company, they're great. So I don't want to say they're bad flippers. I just want to say they're unique flippers or not my cup of tea. Because this subject is very subjective. You like what you like, and if you don't, then it's just not your cup. Then it's just not for you. But it's by not doesn't mean it's a bad flipper. So that's why I like it's kind of a. I never say Balisongs now are bad. But speaking of that one, not a bad Balisong, but let's change topics now. So this Balisong holds near and dear to my heart. Like I know, like all of them I know, sure, but this one's very symbolic for me. The Zippy Lucha, not the V2 specifically, but I'll show you right now. But this is the V2, but just the Lucha in general. This was my first live blade ever. So when I want to get into the hobby, like I need a live blade, I want to take them seriously. So, because back when this was released, it was basically like back then it was the Bench 51, very moddable, very adjustable. You can do whatever you want. So I need something affordable. So I got the Lucha back in when did I get this? It was back in 2021 when I ordered it. That's right before I even have the handles. So I flipped it stock for a while. Stainless steel, still got them. I learned a lot from it, especially in terms of like getting my first bite and everything and all that. It's really the mental block you got to break through. Once you do, it's not a big deal. Like, oh, it's actually okay. It's fine. But after that same year, like 2022, that's when they released the Flytame. That's what made me want to get the Lucha, is because they had the V1 Flytame aluminum handles. Yeah, these are still V1 because V2s now have like jimping. These don't, so I still got them. A little slippery and anything, but these changed the game for me. Like, oh my god, it turned this from like to that. Like, it was a whole different thing. It was a much needed upgrade. I loved it. Like, but of course, as time went on, I got a Kraken, other things. So then it basically made it like kind of obsolete in a way. So I didn't flip that as much until 2024 when Zippy Crockett came in and made the V1 handles. I saw these when Brandon showcased his purple and white ones with the rainbow inlays inside like that. It was rainbow inside. I'm like, yup. All right, this might revive my Lucha. It did. I gave me a reason to flip the Lucha again, and I kept flipping it. Like, it just gave it a much unique experience, something way different from my usual collection. Then once they announced a V2 handles, I reached out to Dave and say, hey, just go ham. If I were to pay you, I don't care what it is, just go nuts on the most unique, craziest design you've ever done so far in one of these handles and surprise me. And this is what he came up with. I love this color theme so much. It's my favorite theme. Like, I actually decided to like do this exact same like theme on another Live Blade Balisong I have, which we will get to, but this has so much history for me. So 2021, that's as old as just as one of these for me. It's just, that's how long I've been in this hobby, but I mean, I can't get rid of it too. My first Live Blade. And also the handles itself are just really fun to flip. So I'll put those over there so you can see the handles, but that's my V2 now. But I love the V1. I love that Lucha so much that like as soon as I went to Blade Show and saw they released the Lucha compatible, the LC for the handles, I didn't want to swap that out and like say not flip it anymore because I still do. So my solution, I got another Lucha blade. So this is the only Balisong in my collection. I have 2 Luchas, but they're so unique I had to get another one. For the LC Lucha compatible, the hands were gonna be black. I want to make it stand out, so I got the one with the bronze blade, and I put red in here and like the glow in the dark white in remembrance of, I don't know if anyone plays Kingdom Hearts before, but when I saw that blade on sale for Blade HQ, it's like, hey, wait a minute, it kind of reminds me of like the Mickey Mouse blade, the Keyblade he had. So I themed off that. If you know, you know. It had black, red, and bronze. Like, it just matches perfectly. I have 7 tungsten balls in here right now set up, I believe, but I fell in love with that too when I flipped it in Blade Show. I had to get one. So I told Dave, like, when I find another Lucha Blade, I am purchasing those handles. We'll just stay on top of Zippy right now in the meantime. Speaking of, I saw the Cycloid HD before the LC. This thing is an absolute tank. This is the one Balisong in my entire collection I have beaten the living heck out of for sure. And it still flips great. And it still looks pretty good too. So when they told me, like, hey, did someone really run over a car with this thing? I believe them. I would be like, nope, I totally get it. This thing, you could probably drop this off a 10-story building or have a 100-pound ton weight drop it from like a few stores. I don't care. And it'll probably still flip. I don't know. Maybe I could be exaggerating. I don't know. But the point is, this thing is the most durable thing I have in my entire collection. Like, I will drop this and it's not a big deal for me. For sure. That's why I carry it with me. Because if I want to try something new, for sure. But staying on the Zippy, I have a Parallax. But I am very, very lucky to have this. This is not just any Parallax. This is the 000 or 001, the first prototype, the very first one he made. So David, let me know in the comments, like, is this 000 or 001, what we would call it. But to get this, this made me so happy. This to me is like basically like, like getting like, equivalent to like, Will Hirsch, like with the Janky Nami, which is the Penny Tsunami now, or even Brandon's like the Machine Wise Opus, the one he made himself, like, the one he recently made. Or no, I'm sorry, not the Opus, the Seraph, his other Seraph. This is what that equivalent is to me. To get this, I traded my Titanium Wraith. So before anyone like I say, what, you trade your Ty Wraith for this? Yes, I don't care. I'm the kind of person that, I'm here for the experience and like, just also for the community and the people. And also like for friends, which I trade another Balisong for, which I will get to soon with David. And you guys will probably like, what the heck is wrong with you? Well, I don't care. If that makes people happy, because I'm the kind of person like, I don't really care. As long as it's something comparable, then I'm totally fine with it. I'm not going to trade, like, say, a Volt for this or something, for example. But if it's something, like, within, like, reason, like, for me, it was a Ty Wraith for that because he always wanted one. I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. We're friends. I mean, who's counting? Like, that's the whole thing I love about this community. We're all friends here. We all want to have a good time. So let's just enjoy it in the meantime. Like, well, I'm going to take care of it, and I hope he takes care of the Wraith. But, David, you're watching. I hope you're still enjoying the Wraith. Being also cool things, also with the community, that's why I love it too. The custom rep. This was from the Buffness. Like, I mean, look at this thing. jewel titanium coolly custom rep handles, and the blade I got off from Adam is Lost. He sold me this blade because I went for the rep and say, yeah, I wanted to make one because I saw he the no Buffness was making some brand new rep handles. I need a new blade, and apparently my friend Adam was actually getting rid of one in the meantime. So is this basically a collab between these two? This thing is like literally the coolest trainer I currently own. Like absolutely, completely full custom made. It's one of those things like I don't know if you want to call it a rep because the only parts to tech would be like the stock screws and everything. Everything else is not. But I mean that's that argument. But that custom rep for sure one of the coolest things I own. Like absolutely. So the next thing I'm going to showcase would be this one. A lot of people might not know about this, but back in our time, it was very popular. But then he went to college. The Bite Blades Titan. I basically themed this off. I used Teflon coating. A&W worked on this and did this for me, the job, which I really love. I themed this off of, again, more of my anime nerd, the Initial D, the AE86 Corolla from Toyota. I don't know if anyone knows about that, but there's the Fujiwara Tofu Shop sign. I tried to draw it in. I know I failed, but I dropped this multiple times. You see the coating come off a little bit, but this is such a unique flipper for me. Like, this is my ideal trainer. Like, sandwich aluminum. This thing flips so well for me. Like, I actually love it a lot. Just like everything, of course. I mean, I probably said it, 10 times at this point. But I think that off this because, like, this was, for me, an important lesson. Like, no matter how, like, honestly, it doesn't matter what you drive, or in this case, what you flip, but it's how you flip it. I mean, you can go ahead and like have something comparable, but if you really work hard at it, you can go far. Like, and you can do some great things. I think even right now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, even right now, like for the recent West Coast flipping champion, I think I forgot who it was, but they got pretty high with the Orion 1.5, and that's a $100 Balisong compared to like other ones that exist, like the Kraken or anything $300-400 plus. So it really does matter on the flipper. So if you're watching this, like, if you got something that's comparable, just keep flipping, keep trying, and you'll go far. Isn't and then and also just have fun. Well, speaking of other things too, the next thing I have would be Sasori. This is the one. This is also shout out to. This was Rob Heath's. See, he even had the Blaze Show 2024 one. So this is his. I was very lucky to trade for this thing, which was great. He gave me a 2-for-1 for this because I know Rob was looking for Impusa. So he gave me 2-for-1. I got this one and another Balisong, which I'm going to show you right now. He said he liked it at first, but it is too small for him, which I understand. Like for me, luckily, I like small Balisongs. And I actually zipified it and added this spacer in there because I agree with Ethan when he talked about this in his channel that this is a little bit of momentum. Something was off about it when terms of flipping. So I basically, taking these spacers out was kind of a pain in the butt. I had to literally slam it into to get these out. But once I put one tungsten ball on each side in these spacers, I think that fixed the problem. Because even now, this is one of the trainers I actually carry with me more often than I originally did when I first got it. Like, it flips a lot more consistently. I can carry flow better. Like, the momentum is a lot smoother. Like, it is overall much improved, I think, overall. So if you still have a Sasori and something feels like, I haven't flipped it in a while, I highly recommend just getting specific spacers, put one ball each. Let me know. I think that'll fix it, but, everyone, each their own. So the next thing I want to showcase in this one is the Jerry Hong Prodigy G10. This one has been modded by our customized anno by Buffness again. Thank you. He gave me this really cool like green, purple, blue anno. I mean, I like it's very light, but the main reason why I like this so much is, hear this? Yeah, I barely hear it either. This is one of the quietest Balisongs I've ever flipped. It's quieter than literally the WH. It's quieter than, what else is a quiet Balisong here? Actually, just in general, quiet, silent. Like any of the WH, any plastic Balisongs, like honestly, even a cycloid, like you barely hear anything. About with those, you still hear a little bit like some clapping, Here, nothing. Especially when you have, like, say, a partner or a sibling or a family or like working, especially with the outside noise, they're not going to hear this. And you could practice and flip all day and it won't be a big deal. That's why I love this thing so much. It's so quiet, which also shows the Chase community, because I know like Jerry didn't make this because he likes more handle bias stuff, but he basically made this for us, for the market. So we got to thank him for that. I think that's really cool. This one is like one of the old school ones too. I got the Gale. I tried one at Blade Show and I thought it was super fun. Like this one I got from a friend of mine too, Nowhere Valley. He's on Instagram. He needs some cash, so he had some issues. He needs some cash, so hey, I'll buy it off you, and I'll take care of it. So technically, like, if I ever see him again, I'll always have this with me, so that way, because this was his favorite Balisong, so I want to take care of it. And honestly, the Gale flips really nice. Like honestly, I dropped it again. Listen to this. This has got a really nice ring to it. Honestly, this is such a nice ring that it's like very like mellow, like kind of like a very subtle, like not a squid ring, but even like a Fellowship and Pusa kind of ring, where it's very subtle. It just sounds like a harmony at this point. And it also flips well. Like a really nice handle bias one, good one. Next one I'm gonna showcase is the Refault. This one I got for my birthday. I have some friends knew who I love Balisong flipping. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I hit the table. Knew I love flipping Balisongs, and they say like, "Oh, you're really good at it." Like, no, I'm not, but I love this thing so much. Like, it's the carbon fiber. Like, I flipped the other G10 and everything. I flipped the default and refault all Blade Show. So I gotta try to get a comparison, but I really like the carbon fiber. It is light enough and nimble. You can still manipulate and do things that you want to do. Like, it's still rock solid. And the fact that, they pay attention, like, they got me something that's like, oh, this is top of the line Amazon. Yeah, for sure. That's what they told me. But yeah, I agree. I agree it's one of the top of the line Balisongs Amazon, like, for sure. Especially for those on the hobby, like, that price range may be a lot, but for us, that's very affordable. So next thing I got, back to this guy. I like this so much. I got the V5. So this is one of the things Balisongs also I realized, like, once you flip, like, it does flip differently. Like, once you flip the regular to, like, the updated ones, this one feels a little bit more neutral, less than a handle bias, but it's a lot more comfortable because of the extra grip around it, even with the jimping and scales here for the side. But the Sapphire one, I like the blue. Like, this reminded me of, like, I had the Swordfish I had prior, like, this one was this theme. It was, like, a blue blade and silver handles. Had to get it. I mean, I love the Mako so much. I actually want to flip one constantly. That's why I got it. This one's an empty one. The Nabali's Cat. This was the collab with Seong Bay. He's another Balisong flipper, a foreign Balisong flipper. This one's really cool. I saw the cat, like, as the detail and process how he made it, so I want to get one of these. And also, this is one of the nicest blue, like, handles or Teflon coating I've ever seen. And the cat's really cool. Like, the eyes, I had to get it. Support another Balisong maker, like, just like Artsy, Will. Like, if you make a Balisong, like, from the heart of the community, I'll buy it, I'll support you. I think it's great. Next one is the Wing. I also flipped one at Blade Show too. I tried the one that Rob Heath did, the one he did with Jutsuko, a collab. I tried the Wing for the first time. Like, I had to get one. But right after, long story short, there was a time like I went through like a really not that best phase. So when I got the Wing, this is my only Balisong in the collection where I had an engraving. And I had this. I had Keep Going. Because in life, it's going to, well, let's just say it. Life's going to kick you in the butt. Life's harsh. It's going to suck. Things happen unexpectedly. But if you stay true to who you are and also what you love, I look at this to remind myself to just keep going. And then, it pushed me to never give up, keep trying, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're watching that too, like, just keep going. Don't give up. Talk to friends, talk to family. Like, we're all here for you. So, just keep at it, guys. So, yeah, that sentimental part. Here's the other one I got. Speaking of Orion 1.B5, I mentioned one earlier. I have one too. This was also Rob's. I basically got this too. I got this and the Sasori. So I traded for the my Impusa. just because I know he's trying to make the collection, so he wanted to make a good deal. He offered me 2 of these. Like, what do you want? Like, I said I wanted the 1.5 and that, because the 1.5, the instant I flipped it, I'm like, oh my god, like I had to purchase one at Blaze Show, but instead Rob gave me his. So Rob, I'm super thankful for this. I have them both still. I still love them, like, to this day. Like, geez, like those are such good bell songs. All right, so sentimental warning part for this one. I might, but if you don't want to skip this part of the video, it's fine. But for those of you who don't know, the next one in my collection is the Hydro. You'll see there's a name on here, Old Pongalong. That is a gamer tag from my best friend. We used to play PSN all the time back in college, fighting games galore, everything. But sadly, and he was actually, well, before I get that, he was my groomsman in my wedding when I did get married. But sadly, he passed away last year in June. I found out about it. Of course, I was devastated. He was my groomsman, my best friend. Like, I thought my ride or die. I thought I would, it's one of those people you thought you would, like, live and grow old together and talk about back in my day. But that's not how life works. So I picked the Hydro because at the time I found out of his passing, this was in my pocket. And I themed it off of Amaterasu, from the Okami series, is basically a sun goddess. She is a wolf or a dog. I'd say a wolf. She controls the elements of ice, fire, and lightning. So I had it anodized towards a blue and orange for to represent the ice and fire. And if you tilt it certain areas in a certain angle, you see it turns kind of yellow like lightning. So that's what the base is covered, because I couldn't get it white and red. So I had the zippy inserts here to color the theme of like white and red, that's the color of Amaterasu the dog, or I mean the wolf. She was white and red. And I had these jade things here installed in the inserts because on her back, she would have like a jade disc on there all the time. So this is what helped me cope with like loss. So every time I flip this, which I flip a lot, I always say, hey, Sam, what's going on? I would talk to the Balisong, like, say, hey, this is, like, my friend Sam. Like, he's with me. Yeah, call me crazy, whatever. But, I mean, that was my best friend. Like, of all the collections I have here, this one, the ones I'm about to show you, like, soon. If I were to get rid of all of them and keep one, because of the meaning of this is my ride or die, this is the one I'm keeping. I need nothing else. I'm totally fine. I would be sad I lost all my collection and the ones you're about to see, but that's my best friend. I mean, I can't get rid of this thing. That is going to be my forever Balisong. Like, if I had to pick one, it will be that one. Okay, so I'm being sentimental. Like, sorry if I made people feel weird or anything. But off to the next one. The Black Balisong, The Purge. Those of you might have seen this Balisong before. If you have, congratulations, because you have. This was Will Hirsch's Balisong. Yes, he showed in his Will Flips video, The Purge. Like, he had it. I traded him for, you'll see on his video, he had an orange rep with yellow zippy inserts in the bottom. Yeah, that was mine initially. I traded my rep for this The Purge. Again, one of those things that, this is probably like a $300-something plus Balisong. He asked me, are you sure? I said, yeah. I asked him, you like the rep? He said, yes. Fine, take it. I'll take this. Again, I'm more of the kind of guy, like I said in the past, where I don't care if the Balisong's $100, $200, even $300 difference. Well, of course, depending, but as long as I'm like totally gypped. But if you enjoy that Balisong, you're having a good experience with it, then I will happily trade it for you just so you can enjoy yourself. But even for me, this is a really good Balisong. I like it. It's definitely one of the prettiest in my entire collection. And the fact that will give it to me, like, I'm like basically like the community's like the community's pillar, I will happily hold on to that and keep that forever. This one's gonna be short and sweet. Not by any negativity or anything, but there's nothing I can say about this Balisong that hasn't been said already by the entire community. This is Kraken V3. We all love it. It's God tier. Moving on. Next up, the Stitch. This one was really cool. I didn't think like I was going to like get one of these until I saw it on the market. So I tried the Stitch V1 in a Blade show, and I tried comparison with V1, V2. The V1 was definitely a little chunkier in that case, but the V2 definitely was a lot more comfortable to flip for me. Like, I I can see why Brandon and so many people love this Balisong so much. It is us. It's one of those Balisong. I literally, once I had it, I flipped it for like 3 weeks straight and nothing else. Like, this is such a unique piece, and it's a cloud with zippy, so I think that's really cool too. Next thing, back to the subject of like, other things like, again, with I don't, as long as it's compatible, comparable, I don't mind trading for it. Next thing I have is my Swift T. This one is also the one that's featured on Zippy's website for a while. David showcased it for a bit, so I traded this, before you throw pitchforks at me, for my Opus. Yes, I had a V1 Opus. I loved it, but I asked David, hey, like, he said he wanted it because he's always wanted to own one. So I said, hey, would you be cool with your Swift T, like both machine wise? Yes. For me, I was okay with this trade because, hey, one, they're both machine wise. God tiers. Second, they're both titanium handle Balisongs, and they both have SN35 blades. It's basically all the same materials, just constructed differently. And I actually preferred, I'm gonna be straight up honest, I preferred the way the Swift T flipped over the Opus. Really. When I flipped them, I'm fine with the trade because I actually prefer the way this flips. Even though the cost is vastly different, David looked at me with his like bulging eyes, like Zippy Crockett. Like, yes, I said I'm okay with it. Like, and I still carry it to this day. I love the sound. I love the feel. I could see why Ethan loves this one so much. Like, honestly, if between, like, because I also flipped like the Seraph, the Opus, and the Swift T all at Blaze Show now. If I'm being honest, again, come at me like just my preference. I prefer the Swift T ever so slightly over those two. Again, probably if I own it and I give more time with it, maybe my opinion will change. But as of right now, when I flipped it there, that's my favorite of the triad of the trinity of that time of machine wise. That's not my favorite, believe it or not. That's just how it is. This one I'm really lucky to have because this is the first time I've had people like message me and like, hey, how'd you get this Balisong? What'd you do to get it? I'm like, wait, what? This is totally random for me. But going off the theme, like I said, I like that theme color of my Lucha V2. I did it with this. The G10 Wraith. I got this recently from Buffness. He was selling. I traded for it. Like, hey, I'll trade you whatever you want. Like, what do you want? Here's my collection. What do you want? I'll trade you for it. And I traded him my Nami trainer for this, and an extra because during that time, I think he said he needs some like extra money for Christmas to get some stuff. And you know what? Buffness has been so cool with me this entire time, this entire community, like the whole time. I also gave him my regime just so that way to make it solidify, hey, it's really worth it. I appreciate it. I love the regime. It's my favorite. Like, that's my value of the year. But just to get one of these, it was absolutely worth it. And I themed off that too, just make it look like this is my favorite theme color. So I hope, if Buffness, you're listening to this, I hope what I gave you was enough to fund everything you need for Christmas. So if it did, I'm really happy. That makes it worth it. And that's why it was kind of unique, because this is the first time I had people reach out to me and say, hey, how the heck did you get this? Like, what'd you do? I'm like, I did this and that, yada, yada. But it was for Buffness. He needed money for Christmas. I get it. I mean, we're in 2026. It's the crazy time. We're almost done. I swear. The next thing in my collection would be this one. My Nami, Production 10. I got this also at Blade Show. It took me a year to save up to get this thing. Like, literally, I had an envelope that had like Blade Show 2025. I put money in. I had about like just enough to get this and maybe a few extra stuff. But this was my main goal. I wanted to see what's everyone talking so high about this thing. As soon as I flipped it, I tried this. I tried the Zyzix. I tried the Seraph Opus V2 at that point. I was shopping around. Like, I had enough to get a Grail type Balisong for like all that money. Like, I chose this. I could see why. This was like, oh my God. I see why everyone loves this so much. I see why Buffness loves this so much. I see why Will loves this so much. I see why a lot of the community says this is Squid's peak thing next to the Kraken. I could see why. Yep. Absolutely. This is actually one of my favorite Balisongs, like, to flip in general. I flip this so much compared, like, besides the Wraith, but this is one of the things I pick up most of the time. I'll put it up here so there's extra room. And the last thing in my collection, well, not the last. Let's go with this one first. This was still technically 2025. I got the big cool Ninja Star thing. I got this from Adam too. This was cool. Like, I haven't thrown cardboard yet or something just to toss it. I have practiced wrist bumps on this thing. I'm not gonna do it now because if I do, I don't want this to land on that. So let's not do that. The last thing in my collection I want to showcase, because I'm not sure whether this will land on, because I technically purchased this in 2025, but it came in 2026. But, so in that case, I wasn't sure, so, let's just do it anyway. I got the Crescent. The Create Win Device winner for 2025. It was with the Ivy Lily or Jappy Balisong. Again, I am so sorry if I butchered your name. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I congratulate you though. I mean, you have your own Balisong, which is cool. This thing is super light, super smooth. Like, honestly, this is like, when I flipped this, like, wow. This was really well designed. Even when even though the jipping's like only those three in the bottom, I could pull off ladders to this thing like a lot easier than any other Balisong I have in my collection. But I mean, this video's going on like 45 minutes, almost 46, but I'll put that here. So you can see this is my entire Balisong collection of 2025. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but this is what I currently have. I'll still, of course, be getting more Balisongs, like, because I want to have a big collection, see what this, how he's got to offer. But yeah, but if you made it to the video to the end, thanks for watching, guys. Again, I don't know if this is my last video, my first. I don't know if I'm gonna make another one, but if you want me to or have any questions, yeah, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But if I don't, I'll see you guys at the I'll see you guys around, or if not, maybe Blade Show. But yeah, take care, everyone. Hope you have a good day.